What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we got two Glocks laid out on the table, and we're going to kind of size compare them. So we're going to do a tabletop comparison of them. We're not going to discuss the shooting aspects. So if you want that video, leave a like and we'll drop that one. But this is just going to be showing sort of the size and sort of going over the specs of each of them. So first we have the Glock 30 Gen 5 and the 23 Gen 5. So both of these firearms are unloaded. YouTube, the gun cannot shoot you through the camera. So you can see they're falling like Legos, but I feel like a lot of people talk about the 30 or the 29 and they tell you that the slide is the exact same size as a compact Glock, which is really not the case at all. Let me see if I can fix the camera a little bit. As you can see, the 23 has a 4.01 inch barrel, and this has a 3.78 or 3.8 inch barrel. So by about 0.2, this is going to be a little bit longer in that regard, slide length and barrel wise. Now, another aspect is obviously grip length. So when you look at it from top to bottom, as you can see, the 23 sticks out a good bit more. Now, like I said, this is going to be the same size as the Glock 19. So 23, 19, same exact thing. But it's going to stick out a little bit more in that regard. Let me see if I can line them up side by side. As you can see from the bottom, yeah. So this one would conceal a little bit better as far as not being, I think height matters a little bit more. Now, where that changes, and I'm gonna freak out if that keeps falling, when the mags come in, they become a lot closer of firearms whenever you do that. As you can see, really the only thing that's sticking out is just the magazine bottom. So the fact that this doesn't sit flush is the only fact that sticks out just a little bit. So 13 rounds of 40, 10 rounds of 45, really that's where that is, you know, differing in that regard. And you can definitely tell in the length. But where the difference also really lies is in thickness. As you can see, this one is 1.34 inches wide at the slide, so it's 1.3 inches really wide. The grip, come here, this is 1.38 inches. So if you can't tell, definitely a bigger, fatter gun as far as that goes. Feels more substantial in the hand when it comes to being just a big chunky monkey. Really, I think these guns are very, very similar in size, but I feel like people just say they're basically the same size when really they're not. As far as it goes, they're very, very close, especially when you have the magazine in there. Now, take out the magazine, and they do make a 9-round flush magazine for this gun. You're definitely going to see some benefit in going with something like the 30. Now, obviously, if you want this counterpart, get the 27. I just thought this was a comparison that might be interesting to see, and some people might want to see, due to the fact that these are a lot closer in size, especially with the magazine, than people even realize. I mean, the size footprint is almost damn near identical when you look at it this way, and grip length with the magazines in it. I mean, they are very, very close. Obviously one shoots 40, obviously one shoots 45 ACP. The 29 is damn near the exact same size as 30. I believe it is. I saw somewhere where maybe for some reason this slide length is a little bit longer than 29. I'll on Handgun Hero, that's what it says. Quote me if I'm wrong, look it up if I'm wrong. Besides the thickness, I think these are a great comparison. And like I said, if this is the same size as the 29, this is a great size comparison on a essentially compact 40 and a subcompact mixed with a compact 45/10 millimeters. Like I said, these share basically the same frames. So this, I can't really call this a subcompact due to its barrel length. It has, like I said, an in-between subcompact and compact barrel length. But the grip length is definitely subcompact. You're only getting 2 fingers on there without this magazine. So keep that in mind. You're going to get a full-size grip on the 19/23 over the 30/29. You're only going to get 2 grips on there. But beautiful thing about the 30 is it ships with the 10-round magazines. I wish they'd ship with a 9 that comes flush. They ship with 3 magazines. All the Gen 5s do, but they do not ship with that. So that is really my only complaint with that. What else more can I really show y'all? Let's see here. Like I said, the biggest thing is the thickness. If you're looking and interested in picking up a 29 or a 30 and you're like, oh, them things are really, really thick, I'm not sure if I can get behind that. I promise you, I love the feeling of a Glock knife. Like this is perfection. Okay, this is perfection in my opinion. But I promise you, if you like this, you're gonna like this. I promise you. I promise you, regardless of anything, you are going to enjoy this size firearm and just this thickness. It's not going to bother you nearly as much as you think. You might not prefer it. I'm not going to say, because I don't say I prefer it, but this feels substantial in my hand. It feels like a gun, and I point this so well. Just the balance of the barrel being 3.8 and the size. Like, I think this is, I think these two are top competitors for best Glocks. I'm gonna say it, but this is really just a size comparison. If you want to see a shooting comparison of these, leave a like down below, and I'll do either a shooting comparison video or I'll talk about them. So let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe, and take it easy, guys.